How can you actually not eat the chocolate bar and go to the gym? How can you not press play again and actually read a book or clean your house? Well, coming up in this video, 5 willpower hacks to have you be ready to have the motivation to do anything and to conquer your enemies, to succeed in your goals and to keep going. All right, what's up, team? It's Sherman here from Geek Psychology, where I help geeks, gamers, and creatives to have more motivation and confidence. And I just want to talk about motivation because everybody asks me about motivation. How do I be more motivated? How do I have more willpower to do the things that I want? And if that sounds like you, check out the links below and you can sign up for a strategy session where we can actually get into understanding what is really motivating you and what are the obstacles that you're going against or facing, depending on the metaphor. So let's get into these 5 willpower hacks to motivate you to do anything. So the first one is thinking of the next quest. What is the next quest for you? So this is about chunking. And it's an awful word. I understand that. But this is about like taking your big goal and breaking it down into smaller and smaller pieces. The hero, the level 1 hero, the level 10 hero cannot defeat the dragon by himself, by herself, right? They just don't have the experience. They don't have the skill set and all this other stuff. So it's about taking the smaller quests and just breaking it down. Like, okay, if I got to clean my whole house, well, I'm just going to think about just cleaning the living room, just cleaning the bedroom, just cleaning the studio. And then even there, breaking it down even further and saying, I'm just going to clean my table. I'm just going to pick up all the stuff off the floor and put them somewhere else. See, it's breaking it down into smaller chunks. And when you make it that small, you can easily kind of trick your mind into saying, okay, we can do this. I just got to do the next problem. I just got to do the next thing, right? It becomes a lot easier and it's not as daunting. And that gives you more motivation and more willpower to continue to make progress towards that. Also, we have the world is in peril. I love this one. This one is so important to me. And this is just a mindset shift, right? Make things bigger than you. Make things not just like, yeah, if I don't do this, then whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, jump into your fiction flavored mind and add like bigger consequences to it. If I don't make a video, somebody's going to suffer. Somebody's not going to get the message that they needed. If I don't draw this art piece, make this music, whatever it is, then somebody is not going to experience that. And maybe they needed it. Maybe they needed it at that time. Or maybe that could have been a piece that sold for a lot of money that would have changed my life and changed the life of my family and friends. See, it's about making it bigger. It's about making it more impactful and more severe if you don't succeed with it, which we'll talk about a little bit later too. Next up, number 3, the hero's journey. Taking action is more important than just planning. Planning has its purpose. It has, you need a phase of planning, but a lot of us get stuck in I'm just going to plan. I'm just going to figure this out. I'm going to understand all the little steps and all the little intricacies and everything just so that when I finally do take the action, it'll be perfect and it'll be so easy. I'll be fully aligned with it. It'll make all the sense in the world and it'll be fine. And that time it rarely comes, if ever. And so it's about what Eben Pagan calls the speed of implementation. It's taking action. The sooner you can learn something and put it into action, the sooner you're going to get results. And when you get results, you're going to make progress from there. You're going to get feedback. You can alter. You can take different steps based on that feedback, and you're going to get more and more progress, more and more experience, and it's going to be better experience, better than just trying to figure out in your mind. This is something that has come up for me so many times. whenever I get stuck in that loop and I'm just overthinking things, and eventually, like a month or two down the road, I actually do the thing, I'm like, oh man, I should have done this so much sooner. I should have just done it. I should have just taken a chance at it, just done the thing. And I would have learned all this stuff in the process and saved myself a lot of time. And that's how it will work for you too. Number 4, my team needs me. Think of it like you're a superhero within your team, or you're a member within the questing party, right? Like, you need to have your allies, not just to support you and you to support them, which is kind of like what we talked about earlier, like the world is in peril, it's bigger than me, but also to remain accountable. Somebody to say, did you do the thing that you needed to do? Because we needed that. Like, we're a team here. We're all working on ourselves. We're all working on this goal. And if you kind of let it slip, if you didn't follow through with it, then, we all suffer for that. That's a bad feeling. You don't want that feeling. So leverage that feeling to have more motivation to get you to do the things that you need to do, but you distract yourself doing other things. It's a hard one, but it's really important. And also alternate realities. I like this one too. This is about magnetic motivation. This is how I see it anyway. So we are, as humans, we're motivated with towards goals and away from motivations. So like, I want to achieve this thing. I want to have $10,000 a month. I want to be in a relationship. I want to stop the negative thought spiral. I want to just feel okay. Right? That's towards motivation stuff. But there's also away from motivation stuff, which is doubly to 6 times as more motivating for most people. This is like, I don't want that in my life. I don't want to, wake up 30 to 40 years from now doing this awful job that's never fulfilled me, that anybody could do, that just, it's uninspiring. I don't want that. And imagine that alternate reality. Imagine that your life came to that point. That would suck. There's a lot of regret in that. Regret is extremely motivating, at least to me. And so just utilizing that to help you do the things you need to do, gives you more motivation, which kind of hacks your willpower, which makes you accomplish more, which means you're going to take more steps, you're going to achieve more goals because you're doing more things. And that's what matters. So I hope that these 5 tips helped you. One more time, just reviewing them. Next quest, okay? Break it down to small chunks. Then the world is in peril. Adjust your mindset. Make it bigger than you. Make it an epic journey. The hero's journey, action, right? Taking action. I didn't actually explain why this is the hero's journey. So there's a lot of like, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of like, I'm afraid. I haven't taken the call to action. And that is that planning phase. And eventually you hear it and you're like, oh, I need to do this now. I'm at that threshold. I need to cross into the unknown and learn more about myself and take more actions. And through that, the trials and triumphs, you actually learn the most and you actually grow and level up. Then there's my team needs me, allies, support, accountability, and alternate realities, magnetic motivation, away from, towards. Add those into everything you do and you will have more motivation. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope it got you thinking, and I hope that you really consider what you're doing with your life and the direction that you're going. And if you need some support with that, sign up for a strategy call. You can check the link in the description and the comments below. All right. And also the first person, actually, let's do the comment with the most likes in this next week. We'll get a free access to the Hero Maker framework, which is a renewed program that I made. And I've added it onto a new platform. And it's a bunch of tools and tips and techniques to help you have a better life, to help you adjust your mindset, your emotions, deal with past traumas, have more forgiveness and things like that. So keep up the lifelong questing. Good luck, have fun. Peace. And I gotta press end now. See you.